On the 13th of March 2019, a train driver experienced a terrifying yet bizarre near miss at a level crossing after a fully loaded cement mixer lorry reversed into the train's path in Essex. Join us as we look at the incident in full, examining CCTV images from multiple cameras at the crossing and finding out how a huge disaster was narrowly avoided. Mucking Level Crossing was located on the line from London Fenchurch Street to Shoeburyness via Tilbury and is an automatic half barrier equipped with one rising barrier on each side as shown. Road users are warned of a train by an audible alarm and red flashing lights. Directly opposite the crossing was a supply compound used by Network Rail for a project to upgrade the signal's power supply, with the work being carried out by Amy plc and Inabenza SA. The compound is accessed by a double gate as shown, and you can just about see the crossing lights to the right. On the day of the 13th of March, the project work involved constructing a concrete pad as a base for a later building. At 12:01, the senior construction manager ordered 3 cubic metre of concrete, and the supplier Euromix Concrete provided an 8 metre cement mixer vehicle as the exact one shown. As the vehicle approached the site, it was required for the vehicle to reverse into the compound, and you can see the banksman waving the driver onto the crossing. 1 second after entering the crossing, the lights and alarms started to flash. For 5 seconds, this was not noticed by the banksman or driver due to the reversing sounds created by the lorry. Suddenly, after seeing the lights, the banksman quickly ran around to the lorry driver, shouting "stop" and back, resulting in the driver to immediately stop in a panic and reverse. This is the front-facing camera image of the lorry to show its position on the crossing. At the same time, just as the driver started to reverse, the automatic barrier lowered onto its back as shown. Behind the vehicle, out of sight of the camera, is train 2 Delta 26, a 4-car class 357 electrical multiple unit running the 1111 London Church Street to Southend Central Station. It was just coming into view at 57 miles per hour. The workers quickly lifted the barrier off the back as seen by the CCTV camera, and the lorry reversed quickly off the track. Due to the layout of the track, the driver would have seen the lorry roughly 7 seconds before the crossing. However, due to the lorry reversing, the driver did not sound the horn or apply the brakes. This is the view of the front-facing camera from the train as it approached the crossing, whereby you can see the lorry having just moved off the track. Remarkably, after the train had passed, the banksman got the lorry to reverse back onto the track again, not knowing that another train was only 3 minutes away. Due to the serious nature of the near miss and the potential for a severe incident to have occurred, the RAIB were notified straight away. On investigating the lorry driver, they found that he had never been to the location before. However, he had been trained in the highway code, which specifically states that you do not reverse onto or over a controlled crossing. The driver stated that he had seen the flashing lights, but was instructed by the banksman to move onto the crossing so that he could reverse, despite not communicating to anyone first before reversing, which is a requirement by his company. He believed that the site staff and banksman were working for the railway, which made him put all trust in their instructions. The driver also stated that it did not occur to him of the danger of the level crossing. All staff working at the site, except the site supervisor, had first visited only 2 days before and received a full site induction. The only issue was that this induction did not include any information of the level crossing. The RAIB found that the site supervisor had instructed the banksman that when vehicles were to enter the site by reversing, that they must go up to the crossing but not go any further. The supervisor also stated that he had not ordered the concrete, was unaware of the size of the lorry, or if there was enough space by the entrance. The banksman, in an interview, also stated that 2 days before, he identified 2 roads beyond the crossing whereby a vehicle could reverse down safely. Whether the fault lies with the banksman or the driver is up for debate, which I would love to hear in the comments. Nobody was injured. However, the RAIB made many recommendations to Network Rail and AMI. As a result, if any construction work was to take place within 200 metres of a level crossing in the future, all railway operations staff and contractors will be issued an alert regarding the work to be completed, and all important site safety information such as access and egress locations. Furthermore, all contractors and workers will be given a timetable of the train's times. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe for more. Thank you.